was defensive-oriented workout, but what do you think today?
I think we got better as a team. I thought I played pretty well, but obviously I can improve. I think yesterday we were all right, but today, like I said, we were more intense, better energy. I think we were striving for better expectations for tomorrow.
How do you feel personally playing against all these great players? You feel like, I mean, you certainly are, but holding your own?
Yeah, I think I'm out here holding my own. My shot's not falling right now, so I just gotta find my stroke again. But I think, like I said, we're just out here competing. That's the main part, getting better every day.
What about this week for Big Blue Nation, for you, for your future teammates? I mean, what was your reaction to the big news, EJ, and of course Ashton?
Yeah, I was surprised. I did not know that EJ was coming, but I talked to Ashton quite a bit, so I knew he was coming. But we're happy to have both of them. Obviously, having EJ is a big hit for us, and hopefully Ashton will reclassify to 2018.
Have you talked, as far as with Ashton, where do you think he stands about getting with you guys next year?
I think we have a pretty good shot. We're just going to have to wait till August. He told me he has to take his final test for school and then see if he can reclass.
What about EJ? I mean, you know him pretty well. I mean, you said you don't know him, but
yeah,
obviously you know his game. What do you think he brings to?
I think he brings everything. I mean, he can shoot it 15 feet from out. Obviously, he's the presence inside. He's a big body. So, I mean, just having another high caliber 5-star like him is going to help us a lot.
Do you think all the pieces fit together? You, Kelvin, Emmanuel, the two of you guys?
Yeah, I think that we all bring our own attributes. I think I can bring my scoring. Kelvin can bring everything that he does. EJ is inside presence. Emmanuel, he's a great point guard. So I mean, I think we're all going to fit together and it should go well.
Along with Keldon, bring all that he does. Like, what is the one thing that you kind of think he brings the most when he's out on the court?
I think just that he's a dog. I mean, he competes on both ends of the floor. He can get to the hoop at will, and then obviously he competes on defense as well.
I asked him about your game, and he kind of pointed out that you're not just a shooter. Like, what else can you do? Obviously, everybody talks about your shooting, but other than that, what do you think your strengths are?
I think I can play make pretty well. My ball handling, it's getting better. I think I can obviously improve on that as well. But I think, like I said, being a playmaker, getting other teammates involved and stuff like that.
You kind of tweet about Devin Booker a little bit. I see you guys back and forth a little bit. That comparison, I mean, that's kind of a lot of weight on your shoulders, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Obviously, that's someone who dropped 70 points in a game. So I mean, it's a good comparison for myself, and I have expectations of doing what he's been doing and even more. So I mean, it's just something that I work towards every day.
Kind of getting away from basketball real quick because you did that. I mentioned yesterday that Twitter Q&A.
Yeah.
You said your favorite rapper. One of them was Drake.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was at Madness. Have you got to reach out to him through Coach Cal or anything yet?
He DM'd me on Twitter a few months ago. I talked to him a little bit. So I mean, it's cool to have a relationship with one of the best rappers out. So I mean, yeah, I talked to him quite a bit.
Also, you said that you played football growing up. Did you ever play any other sports? What kind of background outside of basketball do you have athletically?
I played football as a quarterback until 8th grade, and then I played baseball. I was pretty good at baseball.
What did you pitch or what did you play?
I was a pitcher.
I mean, do you think you could have maybe if you would have stuck with it?
Yeah, I think if I worked as hard as in one of those sports, I could go D1 too. So I was pretty good baseball and football player.
All right, now this is the other thing that you guys always tweet about a lot is this Fortnite kind of phenomenon going on.
Yeah.
I'm not into that game. Yeah. So can you kind of explain it to people who don't necessarily understand it?
So what you do is you drop into a little map. There's 100 people. You're all competing online. So you drop on a map. And there's a storm that shrinks. And then you got to stay in the storm and you try to kill people. And the last one standing wins. So I mean, I'm probably playing that a lot in college. That and basketball in school. That's about all.
One more about the basketball. The Tyrese Maxey. Did you know him at all? Have you played with him or seen him around anywhere?
I played against him last summer on the EYBL circuit, but I don't talk to him at all.
So did you see the reports that he's kind of possibly thinking about reclassifying and has been talking to Coach Cal?
Yeah, I seen that on Twitter, but I'm not too sure.
I mean, do you just kind of, if he did do that, would you just welcome the more competition that it would bring to you guys?
I would, but I think right now if Ashton reclassified, I think we have a lot of guards already. So that's if Quad A stays around and everyone stays around. I think that we have a lot of guards already. So that's between him and Coach Cal, though.
And finally, you talk a lot about the haters. I see you kind of mentioning those things and your motivation.
Yeah.
One of the things Calipari kind of talks to us about, he like asks guys their why, like why are they doing it? Like I don't know if he asked you that specifically or not, but like, how would you have answered that?
When he asked me that on my in-home visit, I didn't really have an answer as to why I'm motivated, but I just love the game, and I like competing, getting better every day, and just seeing, my dad, he got hurt, so he wasn't able to do things that he wanted to do. So I keep motivated by that, and I just try to get better every day.
Is family a big portion of your kind of support?
Yeah, my family and my close friends.